as amazing as it looks, like on the outside, people think it's all sunshines and rainbows over here, but there's days where it's depressing. For everybody, no, bro. It's not at all. And I don't think it's meant for anyone, honestly. Like no one can prepare for this.
Like, how's your relationship with Dixie? No, I'm just gonna throw that. But like, how is that? No,
bro, amazing. Honestly, I'm so lucky to find like a girl that just makes me happy. Like, especially with all this, she's literally my best friend, and I spend every single day with her. And it's like, if I didn't have her, I don't know what I'd be doing, because it's so. No, it is a hard space, and she's in the same business, so it's perfect, super super like easy for us to like understand each other. It's like, hey, like you're like, we know when we're getting hate for something someday, and it's like that day I'm gonna be a lot more like
attentive.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, are you okay? Like a lot more sympathetic towards her. And it's like having someone, especially a girlfriend that is in the same business as you, and one like this that's can really mess with someone's mental health. It's so good to have, because like I said, she's my best friend, and it's like really cool and I'm lucky to have found someone that like her that I can like do this with.
Yeah, she seems like a cool girl. Her and Edison obviously came down and boxed a little bit. She could throw some. You better be careful, bro. She could throw some. She got a little temper in her. But no, she got a fight in her. You know what I mean? She got fire in her, so it was cool, bro. But that's interesting, because you guys are in the same field doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Would you say who handles it better? I feel like Dixie's pretty strong-minded. Like when it comes to them comments, like she fires back pretty good and quick. Like, I don't know, it's kind of what I see from the outside.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously you know her better and you know yourself, but I would have to ask her this question about you. But like, how do you see her handling it? Like, is she handling it good or?
Yeah. I mean, just like anyone else, like she wants to put up this front like she doesn't care, but obviously it gets to her. And it's like, it gets to me. Like, even though I can say all these things like, I don't listen, but like,
it does.
A quick glance I see, it's like, I'm gonna go in my comments real quick just to see something. I see something, I'm like, damn, like
it could be the wrong timing,
like,
wrong.
Exactly. And like any other person, like it gets to her, and like it's no way for a 19-year-old girl to live, let alone her sister who's 16 years old. Like, could you imagine having to deal with
bro.
Like, I think I deal with a lot. And like, I don't do much. And where she can literally, like for example,
she can't move wrong. She can't walk wrong, right?
Yeah. She can't breathe the wrong air. Like literally, Charlie donated $100,000 to this dance company that helps with like, I don't know the exact cause. Right. So I'm not going to get into that. Exactly. Right, yeah. I don't want to get like, I'm so careful now. But she donated $100,000 to this dance company. Right. Yeah. She loves dance. She's from dance. It's like me donating something to soccer. Right. She got hate for that because there's other things that need $100,000 rather than this dance company. And like, it just shows how like you can never win. So like, stop trying to be perfect, because you'll never be loved by everyone.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there's no hope in gaining everyone's love.
How does you said you have sisters that are close in age, correct?
Yes.
How does your family deal with like what you're going through? Like whenever you have something you're going through, how do they feel about, like, how does mom feel about everything? That's a tough
luckily
one.
Mom and dad are super supportive, and they've always been so supportive of what I do. Obviously, when I first received the opportunity to come out to LA and kind of hang out with the boys that I live with now, my parents were kind of skeptical of what this was. Like, how did I know these guys? And it's like through social media, and they didn't really get it. But the caring parents that they are, they really got into it. They downloaded TikTok. They started like that's researching a bit more on this. Like, is this okay? Mm-hmm. And they studied, they realized that you can, like, people are making livings out of this, right? And so they were super supportive when I told them, listen, this is too good of an opportunity to pass up, because I was an NCAA Division I athlete and I couldn't make any money. And I had emails, like I had people emailing me, yo, could you promote this for this much money? And I was, as a kid, I never had a job. Like, I've never worked a job, and I don't want to sound spoiled or anything, but I wasn't wasn't handed anything. When I was 15, I moved away to Utah on my own to play at a residency academy. So I sacrificed 3 years of my high school to play soccer, to really just dedicate everything. And I couldn't, we practiced in the morning and in the afternoon. I couldn't work, like no time. So going from that, and my parents realized, like, you dedicated your whole life to soccer. Like, I hope you're making the right decision. We're here if you need to talk about anything. And I'm like, I think this is just too good to pass up. And they fully supported me. And now, like, I have such a good relationship with my parents. And thankfully, like, I'm blessed to have that. And my sisters, my other sister, my middle sister, actually, she had TikTok before I did, and she would tease me because she had like 7,000 followers on TikTok, and I had an Instagram at the time. I had like 1,000 followers because I was like just with like people from school, like just homies and stuff like that. I'd post like soccer pictures on and that was about it. I was like game day, like all that stuff, like game ready,
all that tough shit,
all that tough stuff. And so my sister was like always teasing me. She's like, I have 7,000 followers. You only have, and I'm like, I don't even have TikTok. And she was like, oh, okay. And so like when I finally downloaded it, she always had, I think I kind of just like stole her dream from her. But I mean,
it works out for the best.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I mean, knowing my sister, I don't know how she would deal with this. Oh, she's very, very sensitive and like,
those comments are brutal.
And I don't want her to go through this.
Has she ever said, hey, can we do a TikTok? Have you done a TikTok with her?
Yeah. Okay. On her page, like whenever I'm home, I'll do them. But there's sometimes just at home, she asks, and I'm like, I don't want, like, I want to just hang out with you guys. Like, I just want to be with my family. It's not what
you want either.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm like, trust me, like, you don't want this as amazing as it looks. Like on the outside, people think it's all sunshines and rainbows over here, but there's days where it's depressing. For everybody. No, it's not at all. And I don't think it's meant for anyone, honestly. Like no one can prepare for this. It's like, but some people get put into it. Some people strive off the hate, for example. But it's like, it can really get to people. But my sisters, they both have a TikTok now, but they kind of just post for fun, like just do stuff with their college friends. But yeah, they're both gonna be teachers now. So family of educators, except for me.
How often do you get to see your family?
Same here. I dropped out. At 12. I think 12.
Sometimes you have to.
Honestly,
you were 12?
No, 12th grade.
I was gonna say you. I was gonna say you were 12 when you dropped out. That explains a lot. That explains a lot.